Hello, Okanagan College. I'd like to begin by respectfully acknowledging that our Penticton, Kelowna, and Vernon campuses are located on the traditional and unceded territory of the Sioux Okanagan people. Our Salmon Arm campus is located on the traditional and unceded territory of the Secwepemc, and our Revelstoke Center is located on the traditional and unceded territories of the Ktunaxa, Secwepemc, Sinixt, and Sioux Okanagan peoples. It's hard to believe September is almost over, and I hope the first weeks of the semester have been enjoyable for you. And I wanted to say how wonderful it has been to have the chance to meet more members of the OC community in person and to see the energy and excitement, the sharing of ideas and perspectives, the very essence of college life as our learning community reunited this month. This week, as you may know, is a poignant one, not only for our learning community, but for communities, families, and people across the region, the province, and the country. This week brings an incredibly important opportunity, but better yet, a responsibility, to engage with the Truth and Reconciliation Report and its calls to action, and to think about what truth and reconciliation means to each of us. So on Thursday, September 30th, Okanagan College will be closed in observation of the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. This will be a day of reflection as we all stop to mark the legacy and ongoing trauma caused by residential schools in Canada. While no classes will take place, I can't think of a more timely or valuable learning opportunity than the one before us on September 30th. So personally, I'm going to be spending the day rereading portions of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's report and thinking about what it means to me and the actions that I can take. I'm also interested in hearing what others are thinking and doing. So on September 30th, members of the college's executive team will be hosting informal learning circles for students and employees. These will be happening on all 4 campuses from 1 to 3 p.m. And keep in mind, these learning circles are voluntary and there's no expectation to attend. But there will be a chance for those who wish to join in conversation and self-education through Indigenous knowledge resources. I encourage you to engage this day in whatever way makes sense for you. And on that note, I would be remiss if I did not recognize that Truth and Reconciliation Day involves topics that students and employees may find challenging to address. It comes at a time when Indigenous members of the OC community are still in mourning and supporting their families and communities. So if you need emotional support, please visit OC's Commitment to Reconciliation page for the appropriate links. If you haven't yet already, I invite you to visit and bookmark that Commitment to Reconciliation page, where in addition to supports, you will find the TRC report and other resources. Also on that page, you can also add your name to OC's I Pledge campaign. This is an opportunity to pledge your commitment to reconciliation by signing your name digitally, and if you like, to comment on the acts of reconciliation you are endeavoring to move forward in your work, your family, or your community. So in closing, I want to note that Okanagan College remains committed to working with and learning from Indigenous peoples, including those whom we're so fortunate to call students and our colleagues. We recognize this conscious effort, this commitment to standing with Indigenous peoples must remain active and in place 365 days a year. As a college, we will continue to seek out, embrace, and facilitate ways to come together to foster greater understanding. We will continue to seize opportunities to listen, learn, and reflect on the ongoing impacts of residential schools and the many other examples of systemic racism experienced by Indigenous peoples in Canada. Together, I am confident we can drive positive change. We can engage in meaningful acts of reconciliation in the days, weeks, months, and years to come. Because every step forward on the path to reconciliation, big or small, will be worth it, in that it has the potential to make our world and our college a better, more equitable, and inclusive place. So thank you.